Chapter 790. Wilbur shook his head right away. Santino hurriedly explained, Mr. Zender is awake. Yolanda hurriedly came next to Jace when she heard that. She saw that Jace opened his eyes. She instantly grabbed his hand and cried emotionally. Jace, you're finally awake. You scared me to death, Yolanda cried. Jameson and Jeffrey also stood next to Jace to ask about his condition. Wilbur had to sigh. The family loved each other, but only to a certain extent. Jace was still feeling weak, so he passed out again. Jean started to order his mother to do as Wilbur said. He wanted her to prepare some precious medicine that was nourishing to the body. However, Yolanda said, You listened to every word he said. Is he a doctor? Shouldn't you hurry up and send your father to the hospital instead? Jean sighed when he heard that, then looked at Wilbur. Yolanda did not want to acknowledge Wilbur at all. He said, My job here is done. Goodbye. You can leave, but Santino has to stay. We're taking him to Sith Corp, so we can question Leo Sith in person, said Jameson in a low voice. Jeffrey also said, That's right. How dare Leo Sith do that to us? He has to explain himself. Yolanda said vehemently, That's right. We have to find him and let everyone know the truth. Sith Corp and Leo Sith will be doomed for life with a bad reputation. Jean frowned and asked, Mother, shouldn't we discuss business after my father recovers? You useless thing. I can't believe you're acting cowardly when someone did this to your father. You're truly incompetent, said Yolanda in a hateful voice. Jean frowned. He looked troubled. Wilbur could not take it anymore. He said, Leo Sith came prepared because he dared to do so. You guys are going to be at a disadvantage by confronting them head-on. You should listen to Jean and wait for Jace Zender to recover before you make a business decision. It's a much better choice. This is none of your business. You're just looking out for Jean, and you're trying to trick him so you can benefit from our family, right? Asked Yolanda as he looked at Wilbur with contempt. Wilbur was speechless, but he laughed. He said, Whatever. Jean, my job here is done. Goodbye. Then, he looked at Santino and said, Send me your family's photo. I'll go and rescue them. This is because you've been blackmailed, but you're still willing to tell the truth. You're at fault, but your family is innocent. I'll help them this time. Santino was so grateful that he cried. He hurriedly took his phone out and added Wilbur to his contacts and sent him the photos. Wilbur received the photos and glanced at the Zanders. He shook his head and left. Jean asked worriedly, Sir, will you be coming back? No, but I'll help Santino with his troubles. The rest is up to you. Wilbur walked out of the room. Yolanda asked judgmentally, What the hell? Who does he think he is? Mom, Mr. Penn is an expert that I hired. Your behavior is troubling me, said Jean with an upset face. Yolanda looked displeased. She scolded, You useless thing. Who the hell do you think he is? Your brothers will take care of Leo Sith. They will avenge your father and our family. You should just take care of your father at the hospital. I'm afraid that Leo Sith came prepared. I think we should discuss this after my father recovers. Jameson said coldly, Jeffrey and I hired peak ambience level cultivators. Santino also wants to redeem himself. That's 3 powerful ambience level cultivators in total. We also have evidence against Leo Sith. He's doomed for sure. You're too cowardly. Just send our father to the hospital and leave the rest to us. Santino Webb, this is your chance to redeem yourself. I heard that Leo Sith's father is celebrating his 70th birthday. We'll reveal his hideous crimes in front of everyone then, said Jeffrey glaringly. That's right. You two are so reliable. It's decided then, said Yolanda. Jean sighed and frowned. Wilbur immediately contacted his handler, Beverly Torres, after he left. Hello, Deacon Penn. I haven't heard from you in a while. Her gentle voice could be heard over the phone. Wilbur coughed and said, Hello, Beverly. Can you find someone for me? I'll send you the photos right now. Sure thing, Deacon Penn. Wilbur sent the photos of Santino's family to the Department of Paranormal Research and Defense's system. Authorizing.